What's up guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious chocolate cream filled donut with a very simple vanilla glaze. First up, you're going to have to make your donut dough, and in this recipe I'm not going to be showing you how to make it because the last recipe, my maple bacon donut, I showed you guys how, so be sure to click at the bottom right of this video right on top of the Donut Week hashtag to go check out that recipe. But once you do have the dough, you're going to heavily flour your working surface, roll your dough out to about 1/4 of an inch thickness, and then you're going to punch it out with some ring cutters. And obviously at this time you're not going to be punching out the center because you want as much of that dough to hold all of that wonderful cream filling, so you're obviously not going to punch out the center. Once you do have everything all punched out, you're going to cover this with a damp cloth and let them double in size, which will take about an hour or so depending on the temperature of your room. The warmer your kitchen, the faster they'll rise, so just have a watchful eye on these donuts. Alright, so while we're waiting for our dough to rise, we're going to make our chocolate custard filling. So in a small saucepan, you're going to add some whole milk, egg yolks, some vanilla extract or bean paste, some sugar, and then you're going to start cooking this until it reaches 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Just make sure to constantly whisk this on very low heat, otherwise you will end up with scrambled eggs. Next, you're going to add your cornstarch and continue cooking for an additional 5 to 6 minutes until it thickens up and turns into a custard. Then you're going to add some chocolate chips. I'm using dark chocolate just because I really enjoy that bitter, sort of sweet bitter flavor of the dark chocolate. Continue whisking until all that chocolate is melted, and then you're going to put this in a piping bag and then put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes just so it sets up and cools down slightly. Now as far as the glaze goes, it's going to be a very simple vanilla glaze, so just add a little bit of vanilla extract, whole milk, and powdered sugar to a mixing bowl. Whisk it up until it's thoroughly combined, and depending on how thick you enjoy your glaze, you can adjust this mixture with either the powdered sugar or some whole milk. Alright, so once your dough has doubled in size, it's time to fill a pot halfway up with some canola oil and bring this up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're going to start frying up all your dough. These will take about 3 to 4 minutes to cook, and you're going to flip them at least 2 to 3 times during that cooking process. And once they're all done, you're going to take them out, let them rest on a wire rack or some dry paper towels just to blot off any of that excess grease. And you're going to let these cool down for a solid 10 minutes before you start piping them. Once they have cooled down, you're going to transfer them to your piping station, and you're going to start filling them up with the chocolate cream filling. Now you can do this one of two ways. If you have a metal tip like I have here, you can just sort of jam that tip in there and fill up the donut. Or you can use a butter knife just to pry open a little space and use a Ziploc bag or some sort of filling device just to fill the donut. Once they're all filled up, you're going to generously top these with the vanilla glaze and let them set up for at least 10 to 15 minutes if you can wait that long. But once they're all glazed and set, all there is to do is enjoy a beautiful and wonderful chocolate cream filled donut. Alright, so there you guys have it. This is a pretty good looking chocolate cream filled donut. I'm pretty excited to taste this, so let me just have at it. This looks so good. The chocolate's just like kind of oozing out that one side where you piped it in, and this vanilla glaze looks just uber good. Alright. And that's what happens with a cream filled donut sometimes. It's a little messy, but it's messy good. Ooh, this is really good. Oh, perfectly filled right in the center, exploding with the filling. The donut's really tender, crispy, a little crispy on the outside, This is a solid cream-filled donut. Wow, this was a tasty cream-filled donut. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the subscribe button at the end of this video. There'll be a nice little annotation, so just click on that, subscribe to my channel if you guys enjoyed this. Also, thumbs up and comment below for future video requests, things you want to see in my channel. I try to fulfill as many requests as possible, and if I don't get to your request in the near future, I always take note and eventually it will pop up on my channel, so be sure to comment. And yeah, this was a blast to make. I definitely recommend making this for some of your family and enjoying a really solid cream-filled donut. All right, so until next time, stay hungry, and I'll see you guys with another delicious recipe. Bye, everybody.